Well, it seems like, Mike, we're right in the calm before the storm, and everybody's asking, how bad could this really get this afternoon?
Well, you notice this morning, in some areas still right now at noon, it's kind of cold, clammy, raw, foggy. Well, in the metro and points south and east, temperatures are warming through the 60s, maybe even some 70s today. So it's that clash of air masses that's going to cause the severe weather. Right now, we have a tornado watch in effect right south of the state line, and we are expecting at least a watch, if not multiple watches, to be issued across the Commonwealth as the afternoon wears on. Severe thunderstorms are happening across parts of western North Carolina, and there's even one tornado warning in southeastern North Carolina. Nothing issued for the Commonwealth as of yet, but again, we think that's going to change. It's cloudy outside, but even with the clouds, there are a couple breaks out there. Temperature is 65 degrees. Winds are out of the southeast at 18, gusting to 26. So even outside the thunderstorms, there are going to be gusty winds. The risk of severe thunderstorms will increase mid to late afternoon in the metro. We're thinking the best opportunity between about 3 and 7 p.m. in the metro, which I'll show you in a second. The highest threat will be strong winds, and with the saturated ground, this may cause some trees to come down. And this is the highest risk we've had for tornadoes since April of 2011. Some of these maps I'm going to show you, these are actually the most significant ones we've had in years. South of the warm front, temperatures between about 65 and 70. North of the warm front, we're still in the 40s. But check this out. It's in the 30s northwest of here and snowing in Chicago. So you kind of juxtapose that 30-degree weather and 70-degree weather. And we have some violent weather potential this afternoon as the air goes increasingly more unstable. There are the thunderstorms in North Carolina, some just southwest of Roanoke, and this will spread across the Commonwealth this afternoon. The stuff that's in the state right now, not severe. We do have some gusty winds in these showers here west of Route 15, just south of Farmville, and we have light to moderate rain working up through Dinwiddie and getting closer to the Richmond metro area right now. As we take you through this afternoon, hour by hour, the threat of storms will increase about 3 to 4 o'clock west of I-95. That line will track across I-95 and the metro as we go throughout 5, 6 p.m. and then east of I-95 by about 8, 9 o'clock or so. And you notice every now and then you see some breaks in here, so this most likely won't be a solid line of thunderstorms that goes over multiple counties, but we will have some of these cells in there that will go pretty strong, and behind the front it's going to cool off pretty quickly later this evening. Now, this is our risk for severe weather. This has changed since this morning. We're in a moderate risk. That has not happened in a while, especially in February. And when you take a look at the risk for high winds, about 30% across central and southeastern Virginia. When we talk about tornado threats, in previous storms, when we talk about maybe an isolated tornado happening, that's when the chance is around 2%, which is out west of the mountains. Look at this. Central Virginia, a 15% chance of seeing tornadoes today. That's the highest in a long time. I can't remember the last time it was that high. And across central and eastern Virginia, there's also the risk that some of those tornadoes may be EF2 or higher, which is winds of 110 miles an hour. Still a few ingredients that have to come together today. I just want you to know, severe weather, not a definite for every single county, but the potential is really there for some of these storms to come together. So these are the tornado safety rules. We'll show you these this afternoon. It's essentially a basement or the lowest level you can get to. If you're in an apartment building, try to get towards the ground floor in a hallway. You want as much space between you and the outside walls as possible. And when these warnings are issued, even if we have a watch, you do not want to be in a car or a mobile home. So make sure you take proper precautions this afternoon. Today, close to 70 degrees, and then the rest of the 7-day forecast is a lot more tranquil. Windy tomorrow, a little colder Friday and Saturday, back up into the 60s Sunday and Monday. A little shower Monday afternoon with a cold front, and then we'll be a little bit cooler on Tuesday. Cheryl?